Hello everybody, and welcome to the first of hopefully many videos that I'll post in the future of some of the trades that I pull off, both winners and losers. Hopefully people can learn from both. I just hope that I don't have too many losers to post. I've looked at a lot of the videos on YouTube. I enjoy watching other people trade, especially live trading, and as I get more used to this, I will try to do the same so that folks can see what I'm actually doing when I'm putting these trades on. So I am only a part-time trader. I have a full-time job. I just sit down at my computer here on the West Coast first thing in the morning on the open and try to get a good trade in there, or a couple trades before I head off, and hopefully I can put in stops and let them run for the day. In this case I did. This is SLT. It came up on a screen due to the fact that it had a big sell-off and then it actually had gapped open on Friday to the upside from the prior day's close. And this is a full year daily chart you're looking at. You can look back here to August of last year and see that it had a level of support that actually penetrated and dropped off to a $9 mark before recovering all of that loss on the day. But again, it was hitting twice. It's hit that level of support, and in this instance, when it had gapped open, wasn't sure what caused that, but if I zoom in on this, you'll see that it tends to gap open almost every day. So it wasn't highly unusual. It might not have come up on my screen otherwise, but it did, and I'm obviously glad that it did. So when I went into the fives, that's what I was watching in order to put this trade on. The first 5-minute bar of the day opened at 14.07. It went to a high of 14.08 and a low of 13.98, so only a 10-cent candle. And as the second candle broke through that, I shorted 1,000 shares at 13.97 and immediately put a stop in place just above where the high of this candle had happened. So my risk was about 10 to 12 cents, and the reward hopefully would be a lot greater than that. And as looking at the entire day here, you can see that it was. So when it did finally drop off into the third 5-minute bar, I liquidated 500 shares at around 13.82. So took a little bit of profit, enough to cover the commissions and put a little bit of change in my pocket. And at that point, I lowered my stop down to around the 13.97 point where I had bought it. The market was actually up this day in the morning. It dropped off throughout the day and then recovered towards the end. So probably not the best trade to make, a short on a day that's going up, but just looking at how weak this stock had been over the last several months, and the fact that it was threatening this level of support, and if you remember looking at the daily chart, it was around the 13.75 mark that it had that level of support. So you can see where it consolidated, it was threatening that level, and when it finally broke through, it kept on going. I'd left for the office well before it finally did break through, so I had just left my stop in place, and periodically throughout the day I was able to come back to my computer, lower my stop, just to keep it closer to where it was trading at that time. So as it stood, I was able to stay in this trade all day right through till the very last minute, where you can see here there was a volume spike, big sell-off, and I got out at exactly 12.97, so a full $1 on the second 500 shares from where I had originally shorted it. So overall it was a $550 trade on that 1,000 shares, and it certainly paid off well. I wish all trades worked out the same way, where they never threaten your stop, you never get jigged out of them. This one didn't, and it turned out well. So again, I hope you find this useful, and just in looking at this stock as well, I would be watching it again tomorrow or on Monday when the stock market opens again, because it could continue to go down towards that previous $9 mark, or it could rebound and turn around. But it's one I'll keep on the radar and just see what it does. It's paid me off once, so hopefully it'll pay me again. So again, I hope you found this useful. I'll try to put some more videos up in the future, and have a great day.